A day in the life. Let's see what it's like. Hey everyone, so we're doing a day in the life. I've kind of thought about doing this, but at the same time, haven't been super excited about it. I don't know why, I just decided I was in the mood this morning, so I am out of the house and headed to get gas, and then I'm going to the studio.
People painted certain things on Obama, like whatever they thought they wanted him to be, he was. I think that.
So on the way to the office, the studio, it's not a very long drive, but pretty much every day I listen to talk radio on the way in, especially on days like today where I have The State of Us, the podcast I host 3 times a week. So I start by trying to just get an idea of what the news media is talking about. Typically I listen mostly to the POTUS channel on Sirius XM radio, but they also have CNN, MSNBC, Fox News, and I actually do try to make a point, NPR, of cycling through and listening to as many of those different viewpoints as I can. And I know some of you might be like, oh, he listens or watches or whatever, Fox News or MSNBC, but the whole point is that it's not really about whether or not I agree with them. In fact, usually it's that I don't agree with a lot of the way the media is approaching things, but it's part of me understanding and keeping up to date with what they're doing so that I'm not just blindly bashing and saying, oh, they're so wrong all the time and they can't ever do anything right. So I'm in my office now. Kind of almost forgot that I was supposed to be doing a day in the life video once I got to the studio. So Lance is the other personality on The State of Us, and we just finished recording. So it usually is about a 2-hour process or so. I spend maybe 30 minutes before he gets here prepping, and then we spend the first hour or so discussing and planning the show, and then the next hour is spent recording, and you end up with about 35 to 45 minutes of content once we've recorded it. So make sure to check out the podcast too if you haven't already. There's a link in today's video description, but I just finished editing, so I use a Surface Studio, which is actually what the phone is resting on right now. So I'll show you guys this. Yay, Surface. I'm headed to Kroger because my click list pickup is between 3 and 4 p.m. Sorry, had a brain fart there for 2 seconds. And we're going to Kroger. I should probably shut off some lights. This one has this little foot button. You know, I don't know if I've ever seen that before. I really like this lamp. It is from IKEA. And so is this other lamp over here. But it's just got a regular old switch that you reach up inside and flip. Not sure why that other one's got that foot thing. I guess because there's no place to put a switch on the cylinder-shaped lamp. You put one right there, little button. That would work. I've got a record player over here in my office, and we've got The Greatest Showman at the moment. So, I don't know. Did you guys see The Greatest Showman? And if so, did you enjoy it? I saw it. I liked it a lot. I know there were some people who had some different criticisms, but really, I thought it was pretty good. I will tell you, though, this freaking record that I got, this vinyl, is not in good shape. I'm very disappointed. It was a birthday present from my parents, and I put it on for the first time, and it's real, it's got imperfections. I doubt you guys will be able to see it. But if we get down like really close here and look at and you guys look at this, I don't know if it'll focus for us or not. You can maybe kind of see that there's some bumps. Yeah, it's hating it. It does not want to focus on that. There, you can kind of see all those little bumps? And I just realized that we can't get going yet because I left on the lights in the studio. We've got this handy dandy little remote here, and you'll see, ta-da! So that's kind of pretty slick, except it doesn't do this one. Have to manually do that one. And green screen, and there's the background I think you guys saw in my last 2 videos. And now it's dark. We go here through the hallway into the super cool conference room. I need to clean up the paper mess from planning for the show. So we kind of plan the shows in here typically. Lock in the door because there's lots of expensive stuff inside. Oh, key. Why? Okay. Beautiful. It actually is a fairly nice day. It is kind of cold though. All right. So the episode, I'm on the way to Kroger, I promise. So the episode that Lance and I recorded today was about the results of the midterm elections here in the United States. And I thought it was a pretty good episode. I mean, we got off track a little bit. We're usually pretty good about staying on topic. We just had a lot of thoughts and different commentary. But you guys should check it out, if you care about that kind of stuff, because I really have felt like, especially the past several months, that we've been doing a really quality show. We've done it's a lot. I think we're over 600 episodes now, The State of Us, over these 7 years. So this November marks 7. So yeah, don't know why I felt the need to share that, but just my thoughts, because these are things that I think through the day when I spend time on the road. I'm passing a tractor. No offense to tractors either, just there was nobody coming, so I can get to where I'm going faster. Something else too. Do you guys find yourself, what do you do when you drive? What do you think about, like reflect on life? Do you jam out to music? A little bit of both? I sure hope you don't text and drive. If you do, you should stop that. Very dangerous, as I'm videoing and driving. Although, to be fair, I'm not holding the phone or the wheel there for 2 seconds. But nonetheless, don't text and drive. Not safe. Also, Ohio is a hands-free state, so, I'm not allowed to be holding the phone even if I wanted to, but I don't because it's dangerous. So we are at Kroger. You can see pickup, click list location. So for some very particular reason, my phone does not allow me to record video whilst on a call. Didn't know that, so just learned it. I guess I've never had a need to record video while on a phone call. But so the way it works, for those of you who don't know with ClickList, now that I'm here, I call that number that you just saw, and they just ask for my name. I tell them and say, hey, I'm in spot 1, and now they'll be out here in a few seconds. So I need to open the trunk, but other than that, I wouldn't have to get out of the car if there was a button, but in the Chevy Cruze, there is no button for the trunk. So I just got to get out and open it. I don't know why it eludes people. You'll see it's kind of interesting, actually. The trunk button is up under here, kind of where you'd think the handle would be. So you see, you just push it, and then as I almost dropped the phone here, the trunk is open. Also, my jumper cables are out, so I'm going to put those away. And so here comes the person, and they'll have this little cart that they pull out. Also worth mentioning, this video is definitely not a sponsorship for ClickList, although, if they want to, that's great. But see, they just bring it out, no problem, and they'll put it in the trunk here. It'll be great. They'll come up to the window and tell me if there's anything they need. So we'll do that here. I'll keep you guys right next to us, not able to fully see anything. Hi.
So you had a 100%, no substitutions today. So
Wonderful.
That's for you.
Thank you.
I'll get you loaded up and on your way.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome.
Look at that, 100%. 100%. Aren't we the best? We've got yummy, naturally favored blueberry fruit and grain bars. and also the strawberry variety of those. These are super handy because a lot of times I'll add them to like a breakfast sandwich in the morning, or if I'm in a hurry, good snack. I get these, it shows them in like a taco kind of thing here. And while, I mean, that is of course an option, that is not typically what I use it for. I have up here in this cabinet some lentil soup. If you guys haven't had lentils before, they're not super thrilling, to be quite honest. They are kind of like a bean. They're in the same family, whose name escapes me at the moment. So what I'll do is mix in this chicken with the lentil soup so that I get some protein, and that tends to work pretty well. So that's kind of the combination there. Other stuff, mouthwash and wet wipes. Coconut milk for Brett. He's lactose intolerant. Some mushrooms and the sliced ones. I can slice them myself, but it's so much easier when they're this way because I can just put them in. And yeah, that's the super nutritious extent. Oh, we've got flour. So I made some bread, which we'll go over here. And there's the new kitten. Say hello. Hi, Delilah. Yes, she's got a messed up eye, as you might be able to see. Her left eye. But she's a very nice little cat. Yes, she is. Okay, so over here, left a little mess from this morning. I need bread bags, you know, like a linen bread bag. But I made bread the other day, like artisan French bread. I don't know if I would call it artisan bread, because it's really just plain old yeast bread. But it's yummy nonetheless. So didn't need a lot else. Brett and I use a lot of, I'll show you these, Healthy Choice meals. So I'm not a big fan of frozen food typically, but these are really good. And you can see, made with all naturally raised turkey breasts, no antibiotics, artificial color, artificial flavors, or preservatives. Whoopie-doo. Got some turkey stuff too. So again, these are the good if we're on the go and I don't have time to make something for us. It was a small trip today to the store, but we'll start putting stuff away and then be on the go. Yes, so the humble abode. We will be doing a house tour eventually, but here's Donna. Donna? Donna? Oh dear, say running away. Hello. Hello, Donna. Hi. Oh yes, you're hungry, aren't you? Well, we'll have to fix that. She spends most of her time on that stump. So now we're getting ready to take Donna and Delilah, the two cats, to the vet. Super exciting. You can tell how excited Delilah is. So I doubt I'm going to be able to get them in the cat carrier here without setting the phone down. So I'm going to put them in and then I'll be back. So they are both in here. Probably hard to believe. Needless to say, they didn't really want to go. Don't you love their cat carrier? Zebra striped. Super fun. So Delilah's not very old. She's the kitten. She's not even a year old yet. And this is her third time going in for shots. And then she'll be getting spayed. Donna's going in because, well, she's got some interesting bumps that seem to come and go. It's like it's maybe an allergic reaction or something, but the vet recommended changing feeds, and we did that, and it seemed to be okay for a little bit, and then it got bad again. So we're trying to figure out if it's, you know, allergies, and if so, is it related to seasonal stuff, or is it actually something food related? So that's why she's going. So 2 birds, 1 stone. And after that, I think I'm going to play some Red Dead Redemption 2, because I've already checked email for the day and had a few meetings. So it's a full day. So I kind of forgot to finish things off yesterday, but we did make it back from the vet, and both cats have a clean bill of health. Donna got some steroids for her bumps, and it'll probably all be fine. And Delilah goes back in next week, so that's all handled and taken care of. And then basically I drove home and started playing Red Dead Redemption 2, and that was the rest of my day. So there really wasn't anything else to see. Brett got home, but it was late when he got back, and he was working. He's getting ready for this new job. He's going to be a home healthcare specialist, so that's kind of interesting. He's wanted to get into healthcare for a while, some kind of, working with people. That was his original thought behind education. But so he's working on that, and it's made the schedule kind of weird lately, so we haven't been home a lot at the same times, but he'll be in a video again coming soon, I'm sure. So that was the rest of my day. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you loved it, hit the subscribe button. And if you want to get more videos, ring the bell so that you know as soon as they come out. Also, take to the comments. I'm doing a Q&A soon, so you can let me know what questions you want answered. Everything is fair game. You can also tweet at Justin T. Weller. Let me know what you want to know, and I'll do my best to answer all those questions in an upcoming video, so make sure to send them out right away. Get them over to me so that you guys can get that video soon. If you want more vlog type content, please let me know, because these do take some work to put together, and I'm not opposed to doing it. I just want to know if it's worth it or not. So you can show me that by subscribing and liking the video. All right,